Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. I hope you've had a great day today, and I know I've been absent for a bit. I went to visit my sister for a couple of weeks, and that was fun. We are working from home, so I decided I could work from her home for a couple weeks, so that's what I did. And while she was at work, I was at work, and when she got home, we both finished work about the same time. So anyway, I'm back, and I've got several videos to get caught up on. The first, though, is this beautiful design team project that I completed for Lavender Blu. I used her digital kit called Cherry Blossoms. I will link it below so that you can go to her Etsy store and buy it. It's really, really pretty. This is background paper or pages from her digital kit that I use as background pages. I was inspired for this from Lori Girl on the Ridge, the altered file folder with the flaps. She does one similar to this. So that was a lot of fun, and I decided to try my hand at it and do my own. So here we go. I made a beautiful tassel. It's got lots of laces and fibers. It's got some beads that match, and on the fibers, and then a little bell that you can hear. Here's some blingy beads and some plain beads. I just love it. It's a lot of fun, and it turned out really pretty. And it's attached with just a bulb pin, so you can detach it if you so wish. I've got it tied with a pretty seafoam green lace, just to keep it from flopping around. So let's get with it. I have jewelry pieces and stuff from my jewelry making days, and I used that on each side here. These were two pieces. I don't know really, I'm trying to get it to focus, what they were. I don't know if they were pendants or from earrings, but in any case, I put those here and used this chain and put a lobster claw clasp that you open to kind of hold these flaps together, and attach it that way while you're looking. This is, again, is like I said, one of the background pages. It kind of goes from dark to light, so I used the bottom half here and the upper half here, or vice versa. This is from the Graphics Fairy. I just thought it went really beautifully with this paper. This is from a paper pack that I have. It says Strength, and it's a butterfly, and the colors don't show as nice as they are. This, for example, is like a turquoise, but it's showing up gray and brown. I don't know why, and I'm having trouble with my lighting and my color, so I apologize. I've used imitation gold leaf that I got from BB Crafts all over, because it just helped finish the look. So it's got a shabby, grungy, Victorian look to it. So you open the first flap here, and I have some lace that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's gorgeous, that I inked, and some trim that I got from my sister Darlene that I went to see. And this background image was like a collage look page from Graphics Fairy. And I put the lace on vellum, you can hear it, so that it would be sturdier instead of just having the lace on its own. So I liked the way that turned out. And you have two tags. This one says Days Gone By. It's hard to tell, but that's what, there you go, Days Gone By. And it was like die cuts that I got at Goodwill. And made the back here with some ink so that you can journal. Here's a tag that I collaged using pages from the kit. This image that I collaged is one of the cherry blossom parts of the page, and I put the same lace that I did the pocket. Young at Heart is a die cut from that same thing I got from Goodwill. On the back, this looks like coffee dyed. Au contraire, this is lined dark paper with watermarks of cherry blossoms that are part of the kit. Isn't that gorgeous? And then of course I grunged it up. And also these images I printed on a dark tan or light brown, if you will, cardstock. So they look very dark and grungy for what I needed. But if you print them on regular white copy paper, they're very bright and beautiful, really pretty. So I just like this look, and this was what I was going for. So I wanted to let you know that. This is a tag out of the kit, and it's got the Harlequin design here, this pink, and you've got the cherry blossom branch, and then this navy blue square that you could put something there. And I just glued some of that lace on top of it and grunged it up, of course. And there's the back. And this is just some seam binding there. Then on this side you have the same thing, the lace on the vellum. This is a Graphics Fairy image here, and these two little envelopes with the buttons. I did lay down until I was fooling with it earlier. They have little pieces of paper inside that you can pull out and journal on. And that, I'll take it all the way out, and that one was giving me a fit earlier. I think I glued it in, so you might not can journal on that one. I might just glue that puppy closed. And then you have a tag that I collaged from pages from the kit. A gorgeous image. It's one of the pages, and then that is as well on a green tag that I had, and I just inked it up. This is, excuse me, a tag I got at Joann's. It just had the butterfly. It's a bright pink, so I inked it up to tone down the pink, and use the rose gold and then stamped Vintage Girl on it. So it's really cute. And then inked the back. There's journaling space there. Turned out really pretty. I'm just so excited about this. It's my first one like this, and it was a lot of fun, and I just think it's so pretty. This is from a vintage postcard. I love this image. I remember seeing this when I was a little girl at one of my grandparents' homes as a painting hanging on the wall. I don't know the painter. Some of you may, and if you do know, feel free to comment below. Isn't she gorgeous? And I put that little button there. I got that from Pam Van Eve. This is from the kit. You call these cigarette cards? I don't know why they're called cigarette cards, but maybe it's something else. But anyway, that's with the kit. It didn't have the butterfly. The butterfly is with the kit. I fussy cut that out and glued it on here. So you can open that and have some journaling space. This is a vintage doily, some rosettes I got at Hobby Lobby. This is some vintage lace that I inked a little bit. And then you have the coffee dyed paper that you can journal on. And underneath, you can journal there, or you can put an image there, whatever you'd like to do, a photo. This is from the kit. It's one of my favorite pages that she created. I love this design. It's all over here. So that is the front. And we will close this back up. It's just a lot of fun. Then you open it this way, and we'll go down here first because you can't get all of it in. So, you know, like the file folder opens like so. This is the other side. This is from Graphics Fairy. And these little perfume bottles I thought were absolutely adorable. I got those stickers at Dollar Tree. I need to go back and get all of them because I love them. And just, this is from the kit. This is a beautiful cherry blossom. And again, I printed on that dark paper and added some coffee stains and grunged it up. And there's a little ruffle from a little girl's dress I got from Goodwill and cut up. And this is actually a pocket that has some tags. This is from die cuts that I got at Goodwill, Treasured Memories, and I just inked it up and did the rose gold leaf, and you can journal on the back. This is like in the front, a tag from the kit with less stuff on it and no glue on it. Isn't that pretty? Just some seam binding, and then you can journal on the back. Then I also included, this is very old, it's a vintage front of a card, upside down, and it says Happy Wishes, and these are little cherry blossoms, and this is, you know, this is an Asian card, probably was for a New Year's card, and then I put a little tab on it, but it's very old, and I backed it with just some coffee dyed craft paper. And I don't know how old, but it's really old. So those go back here, and you open this up, and of course you could journal some here. That's washi tape. This image is from Graphics Fairy, and I put that dove there, a sticker my sister gave me, some vintage lace. The rosettes are not vintage. This little pocket is one of those that I did a video on that I folded, and this is a teeny weensy one, and I put these little tickets are from the kit. Aren't they adorable? Because there's two kits. There's the full-size pages that's smaller, and then you have a full-size kit to make a mini album, mini journal, and this is one of the embellishments, ephemera or whatever, for the mini journal, but I had to put them in my tiny little pocket. This is from the kit as well for that mini journal. It's like a little postcard, and of course I inked it. Isn't that cute? And that goes there. Then I had this little tag, and I stamped Vintage Girl on it, and this one I stamped a butterfly, and that's just some rickrack. You can journal on the back, and that's seam binding. Isn't that cute? I just love those itty bitty ones. Make sure I'm still where you can see. Okay, then this side are envelopes. This paper is from the kit, and this is just a piece of ribbon that I got at the Turnip Green with a flat back pearl and some vintage lace. This is from the kit. I fussy cut this flower out. She's got those in there. They're really cute. I did some stamping on this envelope. That's a vintage button. So you open it this way. This is just part of the file folder, and I did some inking and making it look old. This background paper, again, is from the kit, and then this is some washi tape. This I got at the Goodwill store. It was a set of cards with this die cut stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but I just cut off a corner of it and put it here. And then I made this card. It's a black tag, and I just collaged some of the paper from the kit. This little tickets from the kit with that little cherry blossom in the corner. Isn't that cute? And I just put some lace and a little couple flowers there, and that just tucks in there. And this paper is from the kit as well, and all I did was just add some vintage lace here. This flips out. This paper's from the kit. You can't see it, I'm not in frame. Flips out. This is from the kit, and I made this into an envelope. And there's some butterfly washi tape, and then you have this scripture card. May you be blessed by the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth, Psalm 115:15. And you can color this card, and you can journal on the back. And this is just a little fun stiff card that I made. I glued a pretty piece of lace on it that I coffee dyed. This is from that little girl's dress from Goodwill. And then this is from the kit, some paper on the back, and you can journal on that. And then you just tuck it right back in there. That card goes back in there. I need to fix that. It's coming loose a little bit. And then in this pocket, or envelope, I'm sorry, there's a little notebook. This is one of the pages from the mini kit to make a mini album. Isn't that gorgeous? And I put these out of a vintage book, cherries, and this is from the kit, the 79 cents, and that says cherry. And just added this in here, and I need to staple it. I've not done that yet. I just realized that this is from the kit. This is just some masking paper that's been coffee dyed. Little piece of coffee dyed note paper, and that's all that is, just a little sweet journaling spot. And there's the back. Isn't that cute? And I'm just going to staple it right now with my long arm stapler, because I keep forgetting to do it. Now, won't be forgetting anymore. So you have that, and then this is just a piece of brown craft paper that I inked, stamped on to make it look like an old letter, so you can journal on the back of that. And this is a picture I had printed from either Facebook or somewhere. I really can't remember. I love this picture, that old house and those flowers. I don't know why, I just wanted to use this forever, and I decided it went beautifully in here. So I backed it with some craft paper and inked. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And inked it up a little bit so that it wouldn't be shiny. So that's those, and this is just 2 envelopes, you know, the flaps glued together to make a flip flap. Ha! Oh, there we go. Forgot where I went. There. So that's that. You can see that. Then you open this flap up, and this is a dress and purse I was inspired or learned how to do because of the dress from G. Kerr. She has a wonderful video that everyone's copying to do these dresses, and they are adorable. And I used a piece of paper from the kit and glued lace and a little bow on the neckline. Isn't that gorgeous? And made a little waist and a vintage button. Come on, camera. There it is. And then it's got lace inside the pleat and down here on the bottom. Isn't that cute? And then there's the little purse with the little handles, and I left it open and packed it full of goodies. So let me show you. This is kind of hard to handle when you're doing a video because you try to keep it all in camera. So I glued the top and the bottom, left the center open so that it was a tuck spot. And I've done that before in one journal that I made that Pam Van E purchased. It's my giant tag journal, and I need to make some more of those. The same concept. And this is just a Tim Holtz ephemera thing, and this background paper's from the kit. And like I said, this is from the kit, and the dress paper's from the kit. This is book page and a vintage flower book and a vintage button and lace that I just kind of collaged here. And the back is paper from the kit that you can write there. Journal, write, write. This is from a paper pack. I think it's that Tray Chic journaling spot there. You can also see this teeny envelope that opens right here. And if I didn't glue it together, which I'm bad to do because I'm so impatient, it's got an itty bitty flower picture in it. And I even inked the back, and you can write on there with your teeny tiny pen if you have one. This is paper from the kit, and I have a teeny tiny envelope paper punch that I use to make these itty bitty envelopes, and that just tucks in. And this says remember when, And then this is an inchy I got at a craft retreat from someone. I don't remember who it was from. It's a little paper clip wrapped around it, and I thought it was cute with this. This is a vintage library card. Y'all, young people won't remember this. You go to the library and you'd have to look through here and find what you're looking for, and it would tell you where the book was by the number. So that's what this is, and I made it even grungier. And you can journal on the back. So that goes there. It's already. Please go back here. So it's got lots of little journaling spots, places, and things to look at. This is a piece of corrugated paper from a piece that I got. It's only corrugated on one side. It's a pretty green that I inked up and put some lace. This is one of those little perfume bottle stickers. I got it good at Dollar Tree, and I backed it with a little piece of craft paper so you could write on it if you want. Isn't that cute? I did this itty bitty tag, put some lace here. I did a safety pin with some lace, a little piece of the paper from the kit, and a vintage button. That turned out really cute. And then the back is just plain so that you can journal. Here's some more tickets from the kit with the pretty cherry blossoms on them. And they're plain on the back, so you can write on the back if you'd like. And this is ribbon. I glued this down, but that's the handles to the pocketbook. Or purse, or whatever you call them. I used to call them pocketbooks and purses, and my daughter, when she was little, would put them together, and so she called her pocketbook her pocket purse. I always thought that was cute. So now we've got the center. This is just a fabric flip. I did a safety pin. I was forgetting what to call it, and I dyed it with alcohol ink black. And these are just some die cuts that I stuck on there with this key I got at Hobby Lobby. Vintage doily. This is the some lace you'll see in a couple of places that I inked up. Another piece of lace. And then this is from the kit. It's really pretty. I printed it on the dark paper like I said, but it's a brownish color with the watermarks of the cherry blossoms that you can write on there. Then under here is a pocket. Let me put my flips down first, make it easier. This is a vintage bingo card, and I just had a piece of ribbon for the tab. You can journal on the back. This is a postcard that I got, and I love this girl, and this is a piece of beautiful ribbon I got in Happy Mail a long time ago, and I don't know who gave it to me, but I love it. And I just inked heavily on the back, but this is by Gustav Corbett in he was 1819 to 1872, I believe. And it's Portrait of a Girl. Imagine that, Portrait of a Girl. But I liked it and thought it went nice with this. So that's just tucked in there. Let's see if I got in there. I think that's all. But there's room to stick something else in there if you wanted. Then this, like I said, it's hard to do this the way I did it and keep it in frame. This is a triple pocket. This is a little book I got from Sherry Schmear in Happy Mail. It's stapled here with note paper, but I jazzed it up a bit and fussy cut some flowers on it, and I made it says a cherished moment. I know you can't see it for the glare, but that's what it says. And this is a teeny tiny dress with a lace belt and hem. that is an altered paper clip using paper from the kit once again, and I was just using it to hold the little book closed. Actually, I was doing it over here, and I keep forgetting and sticking it different places, but because I didn't really want it to be sideways. There, like that. Isn't that cute? Love it. I love these dresses. I'm addicted. So I just did the torn look on the pockets. Again, paper from the kit. This is from the kit. This is a beautiful envelope she designed with the, see the lace and the cherry blossoms, I guess, and it's like an old letter. I added some washi tape that looks like stamps. Here's the back. I put a stamp there that says Vintage Girl. You can tell I like that phrase. I've got it in here several times, and that's holding the envelope closed. And on the inside of the envelope, I've just inked that up. This is a color page of a cherry blossom, or a cherry tree, cherry blossoms that you can color. And something, a design on the back. I'm not sure what that's a design of. It says Oriental Flower Designs. So that's just a cool coloring page if you like to color. If you don't, you can just leave it in there or replace it with something else. Whatever you'd like to do. The world is your oyster. So that's the first pocket. This is, again, another page of the kit. This is a big tag I made from the paper from the kit. I love all of this cherry blossom stuff, and this is some lace, and this is from the kit. Journal on the back, so that goes back in there, and this is kind of deeper pocket. They build on each other, and then this one in the back is pretty pink ribbon, and this is from the kit, the Harlequin pink, and then this is from the kit, and it's just a giant tag that you can write on or put pictures on, or you know, if you do journals, you know, you can do all kinds of things. And I've got to put a finish on this, which I've not done yet, to keep this stuff from flaking off all the time. And I just haven't. I've already showed you that. So that is this part, and so that folds up, goes in like so, and then that goes like so. Now let's look at this part. This, let's just do it this way, is an image from the Graphics Fairy on it's a collage page. I just blew it up to put her to look like a frame in the middle of this, and this is paper from the kit, and I glued her in the center and with rosettes, and she just goes with this. This is from the kit, little bird and that little cigarette card for the mini album, but I made it, kept it small to just collage, and that's from that little girl dress. This is from the kit, and this little tiny ticket, and then this opens up for a journaling spot, secret spot. This opens. I have Velcro there holding that. So, oh, and this I love, this fabric. This is from Michelle Barnes. She sent it to me in Happy Mail, and so I put a piece of it here with this safety pin, or diaper pin I call them, and then this is the flip she gave me, and I just added a rosette and a bow, and that's from the kit underneath, and you can journal there. You can journal here. Okay. Then you flip this open. This is from the kit. It's like a mailing label. It says from and to, and I just, you know, tore it and grunged it up. And then this image is from the Graphics Fairy with some lace and cheesecloth. You open this. You have a flip here, and you can journal here or put a picture. This is just washi tape, but just fun stuff. Washi tape there. This is from a vintage piece of jewelry. I've been wanting to use this forever and a day, and I finally did, and it looks great here. And this is just old negatives, which some of you young folks may not know what that is. So who would know that would become antique now? This is the lady on the front here that I made bigger. This is her. It's on the page, and this is from Graphics Fairy that I used. and put rosettes there. And in here, you can journal on the back here. That's from the kit. And this paper's from the kit. But hidden in here is a surprise. This is a clutch journal. Isn't that cute? I did it with a paper bag, then covered it with pink cardstock, powder pink that has a pretty design, and then I took this lace that I've got that I love. It's got the sequins on it, and I glued it all over and used this vintage button and added lace trim front and back all around the edges, and then this holds the signature in, and this is Velcro. Okay, so you open it up. Inside I lined it with paper from the kit, and that's where it's not printed on the dark paper. See how pretty it is, bright? And this is just a little journal spot that I collaged with a piece of paper from a vintage Victorian flower album or something, and it says close to my heart. I did a paper punch with that, and that's just a tag to journal on. Then this is line dyed paper, vellum, that I have. This is from the kit. This is very plain, just something to journal on. This is from the kit, so you can see some of these pretty pages. Kit page. See how pretty they look when they're on the white paper. Of course, I grunged them up. I didn't that page, so you could see it, just the back side. A Mountain Romance I thought went nice with this. It's a little music and echo. It's, of course, from the kit. This is from the kit, the little lined paper I've shown you on some of the tags that you can journal on. This is from the kit. Again, from the kit. I've got the metallic gold, looks like marble sort of with the greens. Lined paper from the kit. This is from the kit. This is a pocket in the center, and all I did was tie this paper in with this lace. It's glued to the back of this journal, but in the center, because I just love the cover and I thought it would be a shame to fill it up and you couldn't use it anymore. So you could fill the papers up, then take it out, add more papers, or if you don't like some of these or want to add to it, you certainly can do that. There's plenty of room. You could even just sew a signature in if you wanted to. So I made that a pocket, and this is a piece of Happy Mail or something. I don't even remember where I got it, but I like it, and I've hoarded it, and I decided to let it go. Little label there, and this is a tag I've had forever. I got from someone a long time ago. Cute. This is out of a paper pack. This is Glorious Day with the dragonfly and journal on the back. And then the other side are the same, you know, the same papers all the way through. And this is the vellum wine dyed paper that I made. And in my Etsy store, I have these that you can print out, which is, they're called wine dyed vellum. But they look like this. They just don't sound like vellum unless you could print it on vellum, and then you'd have the same thing. But they're real inexpensive, and they've got, as you can see, some really cool designs. Then I have a pocket here where you can journal. This is a tag. It's not from the kit, but I just liked it. This is from the kit. Isn't that adorable? It's just an image on there she created, and then you can open and journal there. And that's the back. And I printed that on white paper. See? So that's what that looks like. See how bright and pretty they are? That's just from a paper pack, like I said. So this was fun to make. I'm going to be making some more of these little things. So that just slides in there, like so. And that goes there. Now we've looked at the inside. Now let's go to the back. So on the back, I've used paper from the kit, more trim that I got from my sister. I love it. This is that little tag I just showed you that opened up. and I did it as a little flip, and I put that vintage button. This is from the kit, this little tag. You open it up, and this is with it printed on dark paper, so you can see the difference. The one I just showed you was on white paper. This is the same thing, but on the dark paper, so you can get two totally different looks just depending on the color paper that you do. So that closes up. Then here, you could put a picture there or something, and then I hinged it with some of the paper from the kit. This is some vintage lace and that trim. This is from the kit. That lace you've seen in some other spots, making pockets. So this opens up. And this side, this is from the kit. The little circle with the cherry blossoms, and I just made that a tuck spot. And there's, vintage lace. This is from the kit, vintage doily, some little bling. And this envelope, I just left blank. You can write here, and then when you open it up, you can write on it. I know it looks like somebody spilled their coffee all over it, but I love it. That's how I roll. So that is that. And you have to tuck it just so it won't catch there. Then this is from a paperback pack called Haberdashery. This is paper from the kit all in here. And I had sewn around a lot of the file folder like the actual big pages, and then when I was at my sister's, she didn't have a sewing machine, so I couldn't sew around everything else like I usually do. This is a flower cutout, fussy cutout of that lace that lines that mini journal, and that's a little bird with the clock, and I love that. And again, paper. This is a die cut that came with that stuff I got at Goodwill. It says, many years ago, I had this key that I alcohol dyed black, alcohol ink, and I made that a tuck spot. So you have this little bird. So the tag I got from Joann's, and just inked it up. This is from the kit, and isn't that pretty? But you have this on one side and then this paper on the other, and I fussy cut a little flower to hold the flap down. And then I just inserted a piece of masking paper to write on. So you've got that little writing spot. It's a cute little envelope. And then I have, last but not least, this little envelope. And in this is just a sweet card. And on the back, I ordered me a stamp. And I just think it's so cute. And it just says, handmade by Dale. And it has my Etsy store and my YouTube channel. Isn't that cute? So, this is my design team project for Lavender Blue using the kit Cherry Blossoms. And I will have the Etsy store and the kits that I use, there's two of them linked below for a mini journal and the larger pages. That velcro's there. See if I can adjust my zoom a bit. So there's the back. There's the front. I just love it. I'm just tickled to death with it. It's my first one, and it was a lot of fun, and I love the kit. Lavender Blue's kit is beautiful, and she has a lot of other gorgeous kits as well, so jump over to her Etsy shop and check her out. And I will link her below, like I said, and I will also link my shop below so that you can check out some of my wine dyed paper or other things that I have. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my project and it inspired you to go get a cherry blossom kit and make something of your own. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great evening, guys. I love you and know that you are loved as well. Bye-bye.